Hey, hey, welcome to Istanbul. It's me, Kortan. This is Istanbul, a little piece of it, our street in Istanbul. Traffic going by. This is where we're living this month. I'm going to do a little Kortan's crib and show you around. A little different twist this time. Here's our building over here across the street, this one. That's the doorway right there. I'm going to show you a little of the rough side, a few imperfections in this unit. It's a great deal. It's a great deal. $750 for the month. But yeah, it's got a few problems, few issues. A lot of times we don't have any. This one, you decide. Is it a deal? Is it a dump? Is it old? Well, it is old. Anyhow, here we go. Here's our street. A lot of shops, cafes. We're actually on this level, the ground level in the front, which is actually the second level in the back. We'll show you that in a second and a lot more. So get ready for this Kortan's crib. All right, so here we are. Step on inside into our little entry area, which is part of the kitchen. You can see over here. And here's one of the first problems. You can see this thing. There's a massive refrigerator in here that doesn't work. The real refrigerator, the one that we use, is this one. It's a half size, big enough for us, but kind of odd to have this thing in here. I just imagine what it would take to move it in and out. I guess that's why it's here, but it doesn't bother us, but just kind of a little weird. Here's our food prep area, our sink, our stove, our, as I said, the fridge. Got some storage. It'd probably be nice to have a little more counter space. It's kind of yellow in here. I'm not sure. The lighting is a little, the white balance is off. It's not that yellow to your eye. Be nice to have more counter space, but we are a little coffee and tea prep area, and some of our extra groceries are here. Good enough. It works. Low ceilings throughout this place. My gosh, I can almost touch, so barely 8 feet. Anyhow, here's the living room. There's the boss. There's LMA sitting here in front of the fan, which brings up a second deficiency in this place. There is no air conditioning, no AC, no fan. That's kind of a little touchy for us. It's one of the few things that my wife demands is air conditioning, at least when it's hot. Thankfully, we are in October. It's fall. It's cool. We got here in September. Didn't miss the air at all. That's why I rented it, because it was late in the season. I guess I should point out the floors also little imperfections. This is a old vinyl floor. There's some cracks, some ripples, some imperfections. The ceiling, you can see some cracking paint, some peeling plaster. I don't know. It's a good space, good size. Take a look around the rest of the living room. We got some storage and stuff here. We got some shaky furniture. Don't be careful and don't sit on that. These chairs are a little wobbly. This table's wobbly. You know, again, this is what you get for $750 in Istanbul. Here's some of our decorations, little personal touches. Love you, Chief. Some artwork. Come over to our desk. This is quite a sturdy desk. We spend a lot of time here looking out the big window, having coffee. This is where we do the work, the blogging, the writing. This is the financial nerve center of the Earth Vagabond's kingdom right here. Look at all the wires to prove it. There's a very fast Wi-Fi. It's all we really need. In fact, there's another problem, another issue. No TV in here, none. Look. Now, honestly, we only have a TV about half the time. A lot of our units don't have TVs. We don't need it. As long as you have fast Wi-Fi, solid Wi-Fi, we're happy. Here's what I really like, though. Come on out here. It's a very small balcony, but it is a balcony. And as I said, we're on the second floor somehow in the back. Look. I love this place. I sit up on this balcony, look out here all the time. You can see Turkish life, the daily drama, the real thing. People up and down. A lot of tourists come through, but I sit out here in this chair with a beer, with coffee. It's fantastic. The windows here, you can see another problem. Look, you can see some deterioration, peeling paint. This is probably lead paint. I'll try not to eat that while I'm here. And back inside, I'll show you the sleeping areas, the bedrooms. And yes, plural, there are 2 bedrooms. Here's the first one. Although you might say, where's the bed? There's a story. You can also see this furniture we've piled up here. We moved this over to there to make a little space for yoga, for stretching, for meditation. There's a big bureau here. We have clothing in there, a window that goes into the ventilation shaft. It's a decent room, but we did take the bed out, and I'll show you why. Here's the master bedroom. Here's that second bed. There's the first bed, the queen bed. Nothing wrong with the bed itself, but the support underneath was sagging like a U shape in the center. The metal bars are bent. After a couple nights, Ellie said, we can't be rolling into each other. We can't be, we're in a ravine. So she instructed me, bring this bed in. We put it together. Now we've got like a king size bed. Here's the bathroom. Pretty normal. Does have a washing machine. Very nice. Great to have, as always, for a month. You get storage here. Commode. Here's one of the issues. Another issue. Ellen says that is black mold. I do see some mold or something under the paint. Maybe it was painted over, scrubbed. I don't know. It doesn't smell. Some people might have a problem with it. As I keep saying, we're here for a month. We'll handle it. A couple other downsides. This wall, the plaster is not very thick. In the nighttime, we can hear the neighbors on this side. They can probably hear us. Right now is the middle of the day, so nobody's over there. I think they're working. The furniture is comfy. There's no smells in here. There was a little cigarette smell when we got here. I think the landlord was smoking, waiting for us. You smell cigarettes everywhere in Turkey. The other thing, there's no bugs. We've not seen any cockroaches, which we do see sometime in our travels, in our kitchens, different places. They're natural, they're normal. We're used to it. Here, none of that. So we're happy. I'm going to sit down here. Now, the big question, as I started off outside, is it a deal? Is it a dump? And there's only one authority to ask that. LMA, what do you say?
I say it's a deal. I'd come back and I'm happy here.
Whoa, woohoo! How about that? That's all that matters. I happen to agree. For $750, this place is a steal, even in this condition, and that's why it is at this price in this condition. There are units above here in the same building that are $2,000, $2,400 a month for the same layout, this exact same floor plan. We would not be in one of those. We're happy to have this one. I guess it has occurred to me and maybe to you, the guy should put a little bit of money into this and he could jack his rent at least up to $1,000, $1,200, whatever. But we're glad he hasn't. That sums it up. We're here for another 10 days and then we're off to Cappadocia, another great place in Turkey. We can't wait. I'll be out here watching the world go by, having a beer, loving Istanbul. EarthVagabonds.com. See you soon.